Nail Soup Media. We specialize in websites, web communities, and internet products.
Okay, we're going to talk about a few things. Social media, and also, what should you be doing? I get this a lot from people saying, they ask about, well, what, social media, I heard this and that, and it seems like it's a lot, da-da-da-da. And then also, people are saying, well, okay, what should I be doing now? And they really don't understand, like, how the internet and doing things with social media, with your website, and doing things on other sites can help you. So basically, we're gonna go through this step by step. The first thing I want to do is give you an idea of, what should you be doing. Okay, as it sits, I would look at getting your profile setups on Trulia, Zillow, Homes.com, and then and what I mean by that is, on each account they have like a checklist. Here's what you should do in order to get you to the next level. They have like a little like a slider that goes from 0 to 100%. Now, to do 100%, you got to buy advertising, which you don't really need to do. Here's some facts you should know. If you have listings right now, but don't have a photo on these sites, you don't get leads. And because they want you to participate, how they do that is they give you broker reciprocity, but you know how that goes. When you're on someone else's website, they're not going to find you unless they really, really look to see that you're the listing person. So immediately, if you have listings, you need to get your photo, your contact information, and the basic information dialed in, and then you need to check the next day. Check your listing addresses on all three sites to make sure that you're getting, you're shown as the listing agent. Because if you don't, when that listing shows up, here in the houses here, there are 4 slots on the side, and these are people that are poaching your listings, the leads, because you don't have your profile done. When you get your profile done, and you're not having to pay for this, you get your profile done, then you'll get the first spot, and it will have your photo, your contact information, and it will say that you are the listing agent. Now, why is that good? Well, a lot of people, they think they're going to save money by using you, both as the buying and selling agent. So that's one thing, and there's a ton of others as to why people will contact the listing agent over having everyone else get a hold of them. So that's the first thing that I would do while you're waiting for us to do the site, or while you're in between. You're like, gosh, times are slow. The next thing is to answer questions on Trulia, Zillow. I'm gonna abbreviate it: T, Z, and H. When you answer questions on these websites, you get a couple things. First, the person that asked the question might be in immediate need of help. Second, when people are searching on these sites, and these sites have 20, 30 million visitors, forget what other idiot web design companies are saying, that Zillow's trying to steal your business. I have a video, ask me for it, I'll show it to you, that shows that they're just looking for attention, and their reasoning is terrible, and I don't want to go off on that tangent. So the thing is that when you answer the questions, there's so many visitors, and when they ask questions, and it goes against the database, so you show up again. So you show up for the person that might need your help right away, and if the question's older or there's a lot of people answering, you should still answer it because you want to showcase your problem solving, your unique perspective, and your local authority, meaning that your answer may be different than the other people that are doing this. And so it's a thing where if you get enough of these, and people, as they're researching the area, they're researching the questions, and they keep seeing you, and you come across not trying to sell them, you're giving good information, you're not acting like everyone else. That registers in their mind as they go from the discovery phase to wanting to pick an agent, because if you do your social media right, and you're out in all these sites, and you're portraying yourself in a way that's a problem solver, that gives a good perspective, and is not desperate for the business, and knows things about the area that other people aren't talking about, they're gonna see you, once, twice, 3 times, and then as they've done a bunch of research and they've gotten to the point where it's like, okay, we need someone that's going to represent us and be working for us. The repetition of you being out there, along with your brand, you got to have a logo and a branding so they recognize the brand when they see it. But basically, you keep showing up, they're going to pick you, and that's what this is all about. It's basically as if you're going, you go to social functions, you go to things to be seen. In the old days when there wasn't the internet, you had to buy newspaper advertising. You had to, you got the billboards and the shopping cart, crazy stuff, and all these things. You would spend money on getting flyers, and you'd farm a market with, postcards and all this stuff, right? Well, that's what this is. This is the same thing. Rather than going to a market where using avenues that it ends up being the liner for the bird cage. All this content, all the things that you're doing here, doesn't have a shelf life. It doesn't expire. A month from now, it's still going to be there. So the person that is looking at it today and next year will Google and get to these places and see your response, and then as they do more research, they keep seeing you. So that's the first thing, and this is a lot of work. So for those of you that want to know, as far as this is what I recommend. The first thing you should do while everything else is getting done is to get the setup dialed in and answer some questions. And then I have another video that shows on how to answer, what type of questions you should answer, how you should answer it. We also have, some things with Trulia and Homes. They have some extra stuff that you can do on the site there, and that'll be in the next video that I show you. Okay.